What is up, guys? My name, of course, is Carlo, and once again, you're watching Film It VFX Studios and part 3 of my film gear extravaganza, shall I say, if you want to put it like that. Yeah, gear collection. So, this was a weird one. I wasn't actually going to do this, but I do use these a lot in my film production, so that's why I thought I'd bring a dedicated video on my 2 smoke machines to show you what basically I use them for and how I use them. Now, smoke machines, as you know, they're not necessary, but I find if you can pick one of these bad boys up, they do make a difference in how your production looks. Now, I got this idea for using a smoke machine from the guys over at Film Riot. Yeah, Ryan done an excellent video on smoke machines, and I will post a link in the description where you can check that video out. And since then, I've sort of never looked back on using, especially this little one. What I would do is I will just literally fill the room up with smoke, let it die down, and then start shooting. The effect it gives to the video is absolutely insanely cool, and well worth it. I mean, if you're serious into filmmaking and you want to get that really sort of smoggy sort of look to your film, but not even a smoggy look, but a sort of subtle hint of there's some sort of particles in the air, yeah, this is the way to go. I also use this little one for beams of light, so if I'm shining a light from the outside of a property, then I would face this in the direction of the light, blow the smoke out with the light attached. So what I would use is this thing here, which is like, I don't know if you can see that, which is like a light that you can sort of change the way it flashes without sounding too insane. And if you can see this, if you get this in shot, I'd attach this to here, yeah, like that. I will turn the light on, and when the smoke's pumping out, it will catch the light and it will give you that really wicked sort of light particle ray in your scene. So if you want to do like car I-beams from the outside, or what I would do, as crazy as it sounds, excuse me, I'd get a marker pen, a red and a blue. Now go with me on this, guys, it might sound insane, but these little things that make a difference to your production, yeah? I would, obviously a wipeable marker, colour this side in blue, colour this side in red, yeah? And then I would attach it to that, shine it through the window or up against the window, turn it on, yeah? And what you got? You've got police sirens outside your house. This works, and this is going to be a part of what we're going to be using for the short film at the end of this series. And I want to explain to you a little bit about that in a second. So, 2 different classes of machines. I mean, this one you could pick up for about £40. This is really, really cheap. And this basically works with a very sort of basic remote control, which has got like a 10-meter lead. So you can do it from a distance. Well, I'll do this, I would hide this somewhere, hide the machine. And the way it works, basically, you hold it down, and the longer you hold it down, the more smoke will literally come out of the machine. But then if you release the button, it will just give you puffs of smoke like that. This, on the other hand, is a monster. This is about 300 quid, this one. This is quite an expensive machine, this one. And this has got a lot more options, or it does a lot more things regarding smoke. You could put ice in this, so you could put a special type of ice. I can't remember what it's called now. I will write it at the bottom of the screen once I remember. And this will give you a really lovely puff or cloud of smoke, and this can literally fill the floor of a film of smoke and give you that really futuristic, eerie sort of effect. Obviously, as you can see, the difference in the remote controls, this one's a lot more advanced, this one isn't. This is basic, but this one's got like a timer on it. It's got the amount of smoke you want to emit from the machine here. It's got continuous, it's got a manual control, so you can set this up as you want. It works, it's got like DMX in outs, which look like this, so it's seriously a powerful machine. You can have more than one remote control connected to this, so you can have sort of like 2 people controlling this machine. And the great thing about this machine is like a snow machine as well. So this pumps out snow, believe it or not. This can pump out bubbles. this does everything. This little machine, this big one, you can think of. So this one has been out of commission for a while. I've recently just fixed it because the motor went inside it. So I had to order another a motor, shall I say, sorry, from eBay. I bought that and replaced it, and it seems to be working fine now. Obviously a bit of a weird one as part of my film gear, but seeing as I do use these two for film, I thought it was relevant to bring it to the series. Quite important. So we still got quite a few more videos in this series for me, sorry, shall I say, to bring to you guys. I've got one of my filters has just turned up, MD filters. I've got about 5 more. I'm going to implement that into the series as well. We've got still got the Blackmagic to unbox, which is very exciting. It's sat up here, nice and tidy, nice and safe. I have had a problem with a couple of the items that I've ordered. So the rig is on its way, and I ordered a matte box from a different company, but this was a Chinese company, and it was a Chinese company that stated that it would take a couple of weeks. It's been nearly 3 weeks now, and it's not turned up. So it's according to the tracking information, shall I say, it's delayed, which is quite annoying, because a couple of years ago I did have a Film City rig that I don't use. I gave it to someone for their own use, because I never used it that much. But when I ordered that from India, that took like about a week to come, and that was really fast. And I assume that this matte box that I've ordered, because it's a really nice matte box, that will turn up within a week as well, but obviously it hasn't. So that was supposed to be part 3, but I'm glad it's not at the same time, because I want to bring that matte box closer to the final video, which is going to be the camera, the rig setup, so on and so on. So also we've got filters coming for the matte box as well, which I will implement into the matte box video. Then we've got the rig, and then we've got the camera set up on the rig with a tripod, and then we're going to be getting all these little bits and pieces that I've shown you over the weeks, and then we're going to be putting them all together and making a really, really, really cool short film. Now the short film is nearly finished, me writing it, so it's going to be quite a challenging film to shoot, but at the same time it's going to be really, really exciting, and I'm really hoping you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am, and you're going to be looking forward to watching it as well. I'm going to put everything I can into this little production to make it special for you guys, and then after we view the short film, we're going to be having some behind the scenes of how all this stuff sort of comes together for the grand finale. So as always, if you have enjoyed this video, a like rating would definitely be appreciated, and if you do dislike the video, please let me know why, and I'll try and improve on what I do for you guys. Obviously feedback is very important to me, as long as it's not rude, because you know what are you going to be rude for. If you've got a valid point, no problem. I love your feedback. Put it in the description below. So as always guys, thanks for listening. I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao ciao guys.